violet yung material. Bukas, dikit mo sa may ano, sa may buwan. Sige, dikit mo pa ako.
Kasumpan.
Yeah, thank you. Okay na ako, thank you.
Jacket. Bakit yung ambulay?
Bakit yung
Yeah! Lakas natin this year.
Huwag paasa.
I know.
So, hindi ka tabi na ako kagatin eh. Uy, bro. Kaya sa varsity na yun.
Yung
Anytime daw po. Po?
Lagay mo lang. Test. Kita lahat. Wait.
Yes.
Ready daw po.
Ready po. Pero, okay. Ready daw.
4.
Welcome back to the Star Magic Spotlight PressCon. I'm Aida La Cruz, and we are back with another set of stars under the spotlight. And we will be bringing you another exciting kwentuhan for today. Now, thank you once again to our media friends who are here. Woo! Hello, thank you so much for joining us. And, of course, to our beloved Coffee Project. Thank you so much for always hosting us here para sa Star Magic Spotlight PressCon. And now, just recently, Zoomers, ABS-CBN's digital youth-oriented series, gained international recognition at the Content Asia Awards 2024 in Taipei, Taiwan, where they won Best Asian Short-Form Drama Series. A round of applause, please, everyone! And they actually dropped their trophy over here. Mamaya pag-usapan pa natin yan. And this series also garnered positive reviews from viewers. In fact, the first season has accumulated more than 4 million online views on YouTube. But before we introduce the Team Zoomers, panoorin muna natin ito.
The Kapamilya series, Zoomers, has maintained a solid following since its launch in January and continues to thrive into its second season, which premiered last July. It drew in viewers with its authentic portrayal of Gen Z struggles and familiar themes like the challenges of friendship and pursuing dreams. Throughout the series, we've witnessed the growth of the cast from auditioning hopefuls to becoming the lead stars of Zoomers. Last September 5, 2024, the digital youth-oriented series was honored as the best Asian short-form drama series at the Content Asia Awards in Taipei, Taiwan.
And the winner
The show's creative producer, Theodore Boberol, proudly accepted the award. Of course, the series' success wouldn't be possible without the cast, who brought the story to life. Meet the talented main cast of Zoomers. First on the list is Harvey Bautista, who brought the character of Jigs to life. In the latest season, Jigs enters his first directing competition with hopes of winning the cash prize for Hope, the character played by Kriza. As this season unfolds, conflicts within his circle of friends emerge, and we follow his character's journey as he navigates through these challenges. Since 2011, Harvey has been a familiar presence on our screens, starting with a stint on Going Bulilit. More recently, he took on a special role in Pamilya Sagrado and portrayed the primary antagonist in High Street. At 18 years old, he co-produced Pagbilang Kong Tatlo, a Gawad Alternativo finalist, through his production company, Kalye Sagrada. Actor and budding film director Harvey is a rare talent in the industry, known for his genuine passion. There's much more to watch out for from him in the future. An exciting new talent introduced by Zoomers is the Bisaya beauty, Crystal Ball. As one of the main characters, she brings the role of Tanya to life. In the series, Crystal shares a compelling girls' love storyline with fellow Star Magic artist Kei Kurosawa. Zoomers marks Crystal's acting debut and her biggest break so far, showcasing her impressive skills. Watching her on screen, it is clear that she has a bright future in acting. Athlete, model, host, and actor, Ralph Leon is swiftly gaining attention. With his recent television debut as Adam in Zoomers, one of the series' main characters, Ralph has already been catching fans' attention. He has already secured a role in High Street, where his character was involved in a love triangle with a character played by Zyril Manabat. Ralph exudes charm and a quintessential dream guy appeal. Keep an eye out for him, because he's one to watch. Luke Alford first captured our attention on The Voice Kids. And we also saw him in PBB Community Season 10. We've seen him grow from being a housemate to being a household name as Kokoy in Zoomers. His character is known for being happy-go-lucky yet dependable. In the newest season, he steps up his game to win over Mika, played by Erica Davis, as her childhood friend portrayed by Argel Saicon returns. There's so much more to watch out for from Luke. With the way he's delivered on screen, it's clear he has plenty more to offer in the future. Let's not forget another key cast member of Zoomers, Kriza, an actress, influencer, and model who first gained recognition as a housemate of PBB Ocho in 2018. Kriza landed the lead role paired with Harvey Bautista, who plays her love interest in the show. In the second season, her character Hope continues to navigate the challenges of pursuing her college dreams. Aside from her acting career, Kriza has quickly become a social media favorite, sharing beauty and lifestyle tips with her followers. Effortlessly cool, she has garnered a strong and supportive fan base who eagerly follows her journey. Undoubtedly, the talented team behind the camera is essential, weaving together all the elements to bring the vision to life and ensure the series' success. Direct Theodore Boberol, assistant television and film director for ABS-CBN Entertainment and Star Cinema, boasts an impressive filmography across various media. In the creation of Zoomers, Direct Theodore, along with Star Magic and TV production head Laurenti Jogi, led the audition and screening process, evaluating aspiring teams competing for the coveted roles. Together, they carefully selected a fresh roster of Gen Z idols for the series. Zoomers truly features a blend of proven talents, both familiar and new, which contributes to its distinct appeal and success. With its team of dedicated individuals, the series rightfully deserves every recognition it receives.
5, 4, 3.
There you have it. Now joining us today are the main cast: Harvey Bautista, Ralph De Leon, Crystal Ball, Luke Alford, and Kriza. With, of course, Direct Theodore Babaron. Hey! Hello and welcome to the Star Magic Spotlight Press Con. How are you guys? Kamusta yung napanood niyo yung mga sarili ninyo na mayroong mga footage from viewers super little pa, yung mga medyo naging trip down memory lane siya. Harvey,
Para lahat kami medyo nahiya ng step. Yung mga old clips namin. Pero yeah, it's good to see that. Nakakamiss din being with these guys. It's been a while.
thank you, Harvey. How about you, Kriza?
Ay, nakakahiya. Sobra.
Actually, yeah.
Sabi ko, wag na po talaga pala tayo mag-interview. Nasabi na lahat ko. Hindi, pero sobrang honored kasi syempre, grabe yung pagpapakilala niyo dun sa video. So, salamat po. Etong pare ko from Team Yay.
Ang cute-cute mo dun, Luke.
Okay,
Happy.
bata ko po dun eh. Ako naman po nahiya din syempre. Kasi ang bata ko po dun. Nakakatuwa kasi yun, nakita yung sa The Voice ko. Hindi ko na napapanood ngayon. So, nakakatuwa.
Kailan mo huling napanood yung sarili mo sa The Voice?
Parang nung bata pa rin po ako.
Sobrang tagal na talaga.
Nakapanood.
Surprise! Crystal.
Buti na lang wala ko ang mga native listeners. Kasi kami dalawa ni Ralph, bago pa din kami. So, yung mga bagong recent vlogs na nakita sa amin. So, very cute lang po.
Pero for sure, ang cute-cute nyo nung bata kayo.
Opo, agree naman siya. Agree naman siya.
Napaka-honest ni Crystal. How about you, Ralph?
Ayun, it was fun like seeing my old modeling pictures na I haven't seen for a while. Tsaka yung mga clips from Zoomers 1 na parang ang tagal din bago namin. I mean, it's been a while since we saw it talaga. So it's, nice to see it.
Medyo nostalgic, no? Yung napanood natin. And kanina, nung pinapanood yun, akala nila tapos na nung in-introduce yung cast. And then sabi ko, directed, meron pa yan. Kasi meron din siyang part dun sa ABC. Direct, how did you feel?
Nahiya rin ako nung bata pa ako. Na okay lang, actually nakakahiya kasi hindi ko alam na magiging TV show yung casting program. Akala ko it's just part of the BTS para sa sa show. Tapos nung sinabing i-air kayo sa TV5, oh my God, di ako nagpa-makeup ko. Di ba parang nakabackpack lang ako papasok sa school. So yun yung nakakahiya.
Rona, talagang reality show bigla. Yes. But also we'd like to acknowledge pala Direct Chad Vidanes.
Of
Yes.
course.
Who is also part
Of course, Zoomers. Si Derek Chad naman talaga yung nag-start ng show. Derek Chad Vidanes. Tapos we also have our, so we acknowledge din, of course, our business unit head, Ms. Roda de la Serna, si Ms. Katsi Catalan, our producer, baka makalimutan ko na lahat, Katuban, yung creatives ng buong season 1 and season 2.
At kanina, syempre, nakita nga natin si Direk Lauren. Direk Laurenti Jogi, of course, needless to say, he was a big part of Zoomers as well. Now, pag-usapan naman natin ang inyong award! Congratulations! Zoomers cast. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about this award, what it took for you to get this award, tsaka ano yung feeling mo finally na-recognize kayo internationally?
Well, actually, thank you ABS-CBN and YouTube. They're the ones who really parang nagkaroon ng belief na, sige, isugal natin, isubmit natin yung Zoomers sa Content Asia Awards. So, sobrang nakaka-proud kasi who would have thought we're just a supposedly small online show and then mga baguhan and then biglang Best Asian Short Form Series. Wow, so yun, I feel pride for the creative team, for the production team, for our directors, and then of course, especially to our cast members. I'm hoping na yung award na yan, it will inspire them na there are no small projects, there are no big projects, just put your heart into it. Mapapansin ka kung talagang magaling ka. Pero hindi dago, sagutin nyo, anong inspiration na kuha nyo dyan?
Actually, very inspirational inspirational nga magsalita si Directed. Parang gusto mo nang gumawa agad ng season 3.
YouTube.
Okay, guys, kayo, nasan kayo when you found out that Zoomers won an award?
Actually, Chris and I were shooting our next project, Deadline, together. We were mga 5 p.m., 6 p.m. na tayo. Tapos kakatapos lang namin ng eksena. Tapos nakita ko lang sa feed ko bigla, nag-post yung Star Magic ata na nanalo yung Zoomers. Tapos nagulat ako and our producer was there because she's also, the producer of Zoomers is also producing Deadline. And she was there too, si Ate Katsi, and she was there and congratulations kami sa isa't isa to one another. And nakakabigla lang kasi after that, we just sort of went back to the shooting ng movie. Pero it's para sa akin, yun nga, parang sabi ni Directed na there are no small projects. Parang, yun nga, yung sa amin, Zoomers is a very small family. So, nakakahanga para sa akin na we were able to win such a big award like that.
Yes, international to. Grabe, nakaka-proud talaga. How about you, Krista? What are your thoughts on the award?
Super overwhelming kasi knowing kami dalawa ni Harvey at yung first bida role namin and then may award agad. Sobrang sarap sa feeling and parang in a way nakaka-pressure din po siya kasi syempre, di ba, grabe yung recognition. So, dapat sa mga susunod mas galingan pa namin. Pero ayun, super grateful and super thankful. Lalong-lalo na po sa mga naniwala sa amin behind the camera. Yan sila, Direk Lauren, Direk Ted, Direk Chad. Yun po talaga yung mga unang tao na naniwala sa amin and nagtiwala sa amin. So, ayun, super thankful po talaga.
Ang ganda ng ganong mindset, no? Yung when you achieve something, ang mindset mo hindi parang, okay na to, satisfied na ako. Mas pressure ka na, hindi dapat yung next galingan ko pa. Oo. Ang ganda na ganong mindset. Okay, now let's talk about Zoomers. What is the inspiration behind the creation of Zoomers? I think that can answer this.
Yung creation talaga ng Zoomers, because that was conceptualized in 2021 or 2022, and that was a time na wala pang face-to-face classes. So parang naisip lang namin ng mga writers na parang, yung Gen Z ngayon, yung Gen Z nagka-age nila, parang hindi nila na-experience yung high school na talagang physically together, na face-to-face. High school pa naman is very crucial sa iyong buhay, right? Sa formation ng iyong identity. So, anong kaibahan? Paano sila ngayon? So, dun simula yung curiosity na paano sila pag bumalik na yung face-to-face classes? Na last silang nagkitaan, mga tweens pa sila, and then ngayon teens na with the raging hormones and all those teenage angst, di ba? Mga ganun dun mo na-experience yun eh. So, yun yung pinaka-germ ng concept. And then, tamang-tama nga, after 2022, back to face-to-face na ulit yung mga tao. So, doon nagsimula yung development ng story ng creators namin.
Galing, parang organic talaga yung pinagmulan Directed. And I think that's also why a lot of Gen Z peeps related to it. Kasi nga, talagang pinagdadaanan talaga ng lahat. Kayo guys, can you share memorable experiences from the set? Meron bang pinagdaanan nyo rin in real life? Nakarelate din ba kayo as Gen Z?
Siguro sa akin, syempre, when it came to my character, very high achiever, very A-list student. So siguro doon ako nakarelate. And naramdaman ko talaga yung pressure unang-una to be able to play that role, especially since first ko nga itong Zoomers. First project. And kaya, grabe yung feeling talaga nung natanggap namin yung award. But anyway, back to my character. Just being able to bring my real-life experiences as someone who's always pressured himself to be able to achieve a lot. It was like, parang medyo therapeutic din siya na nalalabas ko siya sa eksena, nalalabas ko siya sa character ko. So that was a great experience.
So malapit din talaga sa real life.
Yes, malapit po.
Kasi the creatives really made sure, before they started writing the script, they interviewed all the potential cast members. Nag-in-depth interview sila kasi parang when you cast kasi a show for newcomers, kailangan they don't play against time. So even if hindi ganun the same, at least dapat may makuha silang movement from their personal experience kasi may similarities.
So that's one of the secrets pala of making a show with mga newcomers din.
Diba? Nag-youth-oriented show kami.
Directed na kaya!
I've role before in a youth-oriented show.
So directed ang first
Best-
director ko.
Best friend ni Colleen Garcia.
Uy, ano? Shout out sa mga ka-Gen Z ko. Kasama sila Sam Concepcion at Enrique Hill. Okay, thank you, Direk. Okay, next question na nga. Okay, balik tayo sa mga most memorable experiences niyo on set. Can you share, Crystal?
For me, siguro yung on and off screen, chemistry namin sa lahat ng cast, sa set. Sobrang na-enjoy po namin yung first season and especially yung second season kasi sa beach na kami. So, super enjoy po yung weather. Yung mga nag-practice lang kami, like, we're throwing lines to each other. Sobrang na-enjoy ko yun, like, as a first time experience for, like, my first show. Dami kong natutunan sa on-set and from my other castmates din po. So, dami silang nakateach sa akin. That will hopefully help me for future projects.
Ang cute-cute. Parang yung mas yung focus po yung naging friendship ninyo. No?
Yes po.
Yeah, oo. Talagang very youth-oriented program ito, directed. Okay, Luke, ikaw.
Ako naman po, ang pinaka-memorable po sa amin is yung pag, meron po kami break time sa set, tapos pupuntahan lang kami sa kwarto-kwarto kasi parang boys and girls. Tapos sa boys, lagi sila naiingayan sa amin kasi kumakanta kami, ganyan. So, ayun, kahit pagod kami sa taping kasi mainit, ganyan, summer, meron kaming time para mag-bonding, para magkaroon ng maliit na group of friends na maasahan. So, yun para sa akin.
Ano yung mga bonding experiences nyo? Yung mga nilalaro ba kayo? Yung mga prank ba kayo?
Nag-ano po kami, nagigitara po kami.
Jamming
Tapos
po,
nag-jamming
jamming.
kami.
Wow!
Songers sila.
Sa mga boys lang po yun.
Kasi ayaw nila kumanta eh.
Tapos naiingayan
Mga
po sila
girls
sa
kasi.
atin kasi nagpapahinga daw sila.
Nakakaya naman kumanta. May The Voice Kids tayo.
Siya kasi ang tatlo kumakanta, sample.
Uy, sige ka! Ano yung mga kinakanta nyo nun?
As of
Wow.
regular.
Sino nagkikitara sa inyo? Kayong dalawa? Oh, nice.
Mga e-heads, di ba? Mga
Yes. Sino-sino pa yung mga tinutugtog ninyo? Para ma-imagine na lang namin. Kung ayaw nyo mag-sample, imagine namin.
Masasample yan.
Ay, mag-sample daw sabi ni Directed.
Ano po, mga Rico Blanco, Germano. Ayun po.
Konti lang, konting lines lang. Kasi sabi mo, it's been a while since you're The Voice Kids experience.
Minsan sa may kalayaan tayo'y nagkatagpuan. May mga sariling bilang at kanya-kanyang naman sa buhay.
Thank you. Eh, syempre, Harvey, magpapatalo ka pa. Syempre, bawal magpatalo.
Bigla ako.
Ano, ginajam nyo lang. Ganun.
Bago tumatig na ang luha, tuwing naghahating gabi, pag imposibleng napatawa, kinuha-dupuan na
Yay! Thank you!
Yun yung maganda sa Gen Z, no? Kahit na Gen X yung songs. Alam nila, kasi digital generation eh. Nakukita na sa Spotify, sa iTunes.
I was about to comment, hindi yun yung ine-expect kong kakantahin ng mga Gen Z, ah. Oo, nakaka-proud. Alam nila ang e-heads at River Maya.
Pero nag-reklamo si Ralph kasi bakit hindi daw siya
Ay, naku! Gusto mo yan! Hindi kita na-suggest. Oo, Ral.
Gusto mo ano? Palagi. Palagi?
Ayan, bagong-bago.
Ayan.
Grabe na lang. Ano yun? Hindi. Hindi ako ready. Wait lang.
labis na naiinig. Alam mo, sa bawat saglit. Pag naalala ka, wala naman akong magawa.
Directed, thank you for suggesting that. And ay mag-sample. May mag-mall show ka na direct. Oo.
Oo naman, naghintay lang kami ng malls.
Shoutout mo sa mga malls. Pero ito, shoutout na rin natin ang ating mga media friends na excited na kayong makausap. Okay, let's start with our first question coming from Nika Sabio of Push.
Hi, hello po. Congratulations for winning the award from Content Asia. At directed, pwede niyo po bang ikwento sa amin your initial reaction? We saw a clip on the video you were doing like parang yay like that. Kamusta po? Kayo po ina-expect nyo na you will be bringing home the recognition for Zoomers?
Ano ba yun? Hoping for the best but expecting the worst. May ano ba? But really, wala kaming expectations because sa akala namin small show lang kami. And then, syempre, Asian na yan eh. And then I was there, not even to be part of the award show. May parang panel talk about the rise of gay dating shows sa Philippines. So I was representing Sparks Camp. Pero nung nalaman nilang part ako ng Zoomers, sige, attend ka na rin ng awards. Okay, go! So pagdating doon, nung nakita ko yung nominees, sinabi ko sa kanila, ayaw na maniwala sa akin. Nung nakita ko talaga yung set of nominees, alam ko ng Zoomers. Kasi nung nakita ko yung... Yun talaga. So medyo yun yung... Kasi, to be fair, yung ibang shows naman natalo, malalaman mo naman talaga eh pag napanood mo na yung ibang nominees. So yung sa Zoomers parang may edge.
Nagkakutob na si Derek. Nagkakutob na siya. With this recognition po ba, is there any chance na matutuloy yung kwento ng barkadahan, ng Zoomers barkadahan? And if given a chance, ano po kaya mangyayari sa kanila? Kahit maliit lang ng sneak peek.
If given a chance, of course, we'd like a season 3. But you know what? Zoomers was conceptualized to launch these stars from Star Magic. And yun naman yung parang hope namin sa kanila that this will jumpstart their careers. Like ngayon, I'm really proud na meron sila mga teleserye, nasa ASAP ulit si Luke, may movie sina Krisa at si Harvey, mas madami yung mga fanbase ni Crystal sa social media. So kumbaga, hopefully this will jumpstart into them having many projects and many roles. But kung meron season 3, I think marami kaming mga iniwang cliffhanger sa season 2 eh. And yung cliffhanger niya of course is merong naka-infiltrate sa barkadahan nila na hindi naman pala totoong kaibigan. And so because of it, I'm sure matetest yung mga love relationships ng Chris V because at the end of the series, nagkaroon sila ng definition, nag-DTR sila. And then yun. So parang feeling ko testing of friendship, especially since college na sila if ever magkakaroon ng third season. So kung ngayon, solid tayo because we're physically together, we're in senior high school, what will happen pag college at kanya-kanya na tayo ng buhay? So yun. Kasi yun, that's also relatable kasi gano'n naman talaga yung mga high school classes natin, dahil yung high school, college, iba na yung buhay natin.
Thank you, Direk Ted. And for the cast naman po, ayun, nasabi natin ni Direk na some of you guys have your own shows, upcoming shows, and then yung iba sa inyo na feature na High Street, Pamilya Sagrado. Ano yung reaction nyo guys, nararamdaman nyo? Kasi ito na, nagsisimula na you guys are creating your own name, pinapakita nyo kung gaano kayo nag-excel every project nyo, everyone.
Ako po, I can't speak on behalf of the cast, but for me personally, kasi this is something I've been waiting for so long na. And until now, I mean, it's still very overwhelming para sa akin na nakakuha ko ng 3 shows in 1 year. I'm very honored tsaka overwhelmed and very thankful for that. I don't think I say that enough to everyone around me, that I really am thankful. And I'm also very proud of everyone here in this cast kasi yun nga, na-launch nga po kami, nagawa yung the goal of Zoomers actually happened and na-launch kami lahat. And I'm so very proud of everyone in this cast. And well, I don't know, for me personally it's still very overwhelming and sometimes it's really scary for me getting all this sort of, I guess, attention that I'm not used to. But I'm still very thankful for the opportunities that have come for me this year. So yeah.
Kahit na ano kasi, di ba, parang na-introduce kayo dito, pero going bulilit pa na si Harvey. So talagang he's been waiting for this for a long time. Oo. Okay. Who else would like to answer? Yes?
Parang at the time po na nabigay sa akin yung Zoomers, very, very unexpected kasi siya. Kasi nung time na, yun nga, first day of audition nila, wala talaga po ako dapat doon. Parang sumunod lang talaga ako, kami ni Lo, di ba? And then, nagulat na lang ako na nakuha pa lang for Zoomers. So, I was super, super happy na Zoomers yung parang, I'd say, comeback project ko. Kasi after po ng Katenang Ito and Season Tour, na-stop ako. That's why I focused on social media. Parang yun yung ginagawa ko. Lagi ako nag-vlog, ganyan, TikToks and everything. Tapos, Zoomers yung nagpabalik talaga sa akin sa acting, which is, I wouldn't have done it in any other way. Kasi sobrang malapit talaga po yung Zoomers sa puso ko. Bilang ayun nga, si Direk Chad, Direk Ted, and Direk Lauren po yung behind it. And yun nga, yung mga cast na to, sobrang napalapit rin po sila sa akin. And ang saya lang na parang Zoomers is daming nakaka-relate na Gen Z, and then youth-oriented show siya. Kasi in a way, hindi lang sa napapakita namin sa kanila kung paano yung mga Gen Z people, pero kami rin, natututunan namin na ganito pala tayo. So lalo po kami nagkakaintindihan behind the camera. So ayun po, super happy.
Galing. Pati kayo, marami rin kayo natutuhan
Yes,
tungkol sa
opo,
sarili niyo.
opo.
Okay.
Last na lang po,
Yes.
for Ralph and Harvey, nag-iwan kayo ng kakaibang character sa High Street. Kinainisan, mostly. Kasi, di ba, for Roxy and then kay Sky, kamusta, anong nararamdaman nyo? Kasi you did a really, really great job on portraying that role.
Thank you so much. Tapos yung naramdaman ko siguro, grabe iba talaga yung character ko sa Zoomers, pati sa High Street eh. Actually, nung una, medyo similar pa kasi good guy, mabait na boyfriend, mabait na doktor and all that. Tapos biglang may shift, biglang naging kontrabida na, biglang naging toxic, naging manipulative. So it was a good challenge for me, actually, na to be able to play against type. Tulad ng sabi ni Direk kanina, yung character kasi namin sa Zoomers. Very similar to our personalities. So it was fun to explore kung anong atake gagawin ko sa eksena to, kung paano aawayin si Archie, yung mga ganun ba. So it was fun, lalo na unang teleserye ko yun. So I'm very grateful.
For me naman, it was a lot of fun being able to play a character na parang two sides of the same coin. Wesley kasi is a very complex character where he has this compulsion to be obsessed with something talaga. And when the events of High Street started, it was Sky. Kumbaga parang, I guess subconsciously or consciously, yun yung pinili niyang subject for his obsession. Pero at the same time, it's also because, yung nangyari sa dad niya and he was just following his mom's orders, ganun. So, I love the character of Wesley kasi you can't really tell if he's a good guy or a bad guy. And it was just so fun for me as an actor being able to play that sort of dark, twisted, weird na character na, I don't know, it was very fun for me to play coming from Jinx, who was so hopeful, and hopeful and parang full of energy and full of light, to getting to play Wesley, who's so dark and so, I guess, morbid and twisted in a way. So it was very fun, and I'm very honored to have been part of that world of High Street and Senior High.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Nika Sabio of Push. Now let's have Miss Janice Davida of Bulgar. Hi.
Yes, go ahead.
Sige po, go lang po. Siyempre, importante ma-record natin to. At sa lahat ng mga nanonood ko, yes, please share our YouTube link.
Ayan. Hello, congratulations, Zoomers. Oo. Ang question ko is for Harvey and Criza. Oo. Tama ba ako? Dito na buo yung love team niyo?
Yes, dito nagsimula rin.
Yun. Kasi, Harvey, nakilala ka namin nung bata ka na, syempre wala pa mga love team. Pero, syempre pag nagiging teens na ipapartner sa iba, do you think nakatulong sa career mo having a love team?
I think so. I think in a way, kasi I think love teams are meant to sort of launch two people in a group, right? Not in a group, pero yung dalawang pair. And I think nakatulong yun sa amin dalawa ni Chris. Especially in a show like Zoomers na very youth-oriented and so focused on our generation. So I definitely think nakatulong yun sa launching namin dalawa as artists.
O, at magkakaroon daw kayo ng movie,
Yes,
di ba, after?
deadline po.
So, ibig sabihin, talagang made na yung love team.
Yes, yes.
Oo. So, dahil ba dyan, pwede bang isipin ng fans na hanggang love team lang kayo or may something deeper na going
niyo po
on?
ba?
Siyempre,
niyo
yung
po ba?
mga fans nagtatanong, ay, parang na-conscious si Criza.
Ewan ko, for me, right now, I'm very happy with our... I'm very happy with where our relationship is right now. And I don't want to ruin that.
Ano
Pero-
relation? Pwede bang i-label mo yan? Pwede mo ng label yan?
We're good friends. We're good friends right now. And I really don't want to ruin that connection with her. Pero, yeah. We're good friends right now.
Si Criza, nararamdaman mo ba na hanggang
Ang
ganun lang
galing
yung
po.
label na
Ang galing
sinasabi
na
niyo in the relationship?
Po, ano
Good
po?
friends lang.
Po, sorry.
Good friends lang daw kayo. Hindi ka ba nadidevelop? Siyempre, love team kayo eh.
Yeah, for me naman po kasi parang pumunta po, nag-showbiz po talaga ako after PBB kasi andito po talaga ako para magtrabaho. Alam mo yun, I'm also a breadwinner and I'm living alone so marami rin po akong responsibility sa buhay. So, yeah, I guess you could say na we're good friends nga po ngayon kasi marami rin po talaga akong responsibilities and marami po akong ginagawa. I feel like I'm not yet, like, parang mas marami akong mga bagay na kailangan unahin. And I'm happy, yun nga sabi ni Harvey, we're happy kung nasaan kami ngayon kasi it works for us. I feel like kada love team naman po, may iba-ibang strategy. And parang yun nga, since nasa love team kayo, so meaning, kailangan nyo mag-teamwork talaga. So, depende lang po yun sa kung ano yung nag-work sa inyo. And right now, it works for us. So, I'm very happy.
So you don't get pressured naman sa mga fans na gustong maging kayo in real life, makinikilig, syempre.
Parang hindi naman po. Kasi feeling ko, tayo naman lahat, we have our own timing, phases in life. Parang, ako, pinalaki po kasi ako na marunong akong sumunod sa sarili kong puso. Kumbaga, hindi ako nakikinig sa ibang tao. So, I really just follow my heart and kung saan ako dalhin nun, happy ako dun.
Hindi na didiktahan, in short. Oo. Kay Harvey ulit. Kasi dito sa Zoomers, parang, di ba, syempre, alam naman ng lahat na anak ka ni former Quezon City Mayor Herbert Bautista. Pero syempre dito sa Zoomers, iba yung path mo na tinatahak, di ba? So, hindi ba, parang personal choice mo na mapaiba dun sa path ng daddy mo na ang tinahak is comedy, di ba? Tapos ikaw, medyo serious actor na malalim pa nga yung role mo pati sa senior high.
Siguro hindi naman siya conscious path. I guess, let's say there is a part of me na parang gustong humiwalay din sa shadow ng dad ko bilang artista. But yung career choices ko that I've made, the projects that I've done, hindi siya consciously na, okay, kukunin ko to kasi gusto kong humiwalay sa dad ko. I think speaking generally, I love the craft of acting and figuring out yung strengths ko and weaknesses ko and kung paano ko magagalingan pa yung weaknesses ko. So kung sabihin natin comedy ba, hindi mag-a-adjust ako sa comedy or drama or whatever. So hindi naman siya, I wouldn't say it's like a conscious decision to split from my dad's path. It's more of just following what I guess what I want to do with my career. Yeah.
And tama, nagdi-directing ka din, di ba?
Yes po.
So, ang focus mo talaga is more on sa showbiz. Wala ka dun sa politics side.
Yes po. Mas showbiz talaga ako. I think growing up din kasi parang na-realize ko rin recently my dad and I speak through films. Pag meron siyang payo sa akin sa buhay, magbibigay siya ng film or movie na pwede kong panoorin as a lesson. And I think growing up din talaga ako lumaki through like the language of film, I guess. So, yeah, showbiz talaga yung focus ko po talaga. That's what I really want to do.
Ayan nga, kaya nako-compare mas magaling ka na raw umarte sa daddy mo. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Miss Janice Nabida. Ang galing no, parang yung mga Gen Z ngayon direct, parang may sarili talaga silang persona na hindi naapektuhan sa sinasabi ng fans about their love team, hindi nakabase sa tatay yung choices in life. Talagang they're their own person.
Sana all.
Tayo nun parang lahat, what are people thinking of me? Mga gano'n. O sila talagang pinatatag na ng social media. Diba? Okay, now let's go to Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV.
Yes,
Hi!
Hello, congratulations sa Zoomers. Congratulations, Direk. At hindi ko alam yung tatanong ko. Ayan, ano na lang. Siyempre, kahit sabihin nyo, kayo, yung karamihan dito na first nyong series to, siyempre, elevated agad dahil dun sa award. Especially this, Content Asia. International agad yung award. So, kayo ba, papaano nyo, or nagsiset ba kayo ng parang, siyempre yung challenge, yung iba kasi after ng project na to, okay, challenge yung sarili ko for the next project. Kaso ito, medyo elevated na yung challenge kasi siyempre yung first nyo is ganito na. So, paano nyo tinitake yun? And meron na ba kayong mga next projects?
Ako po sa Go ahead.
So yun nga po. Actually, yung challenge po sa akin talaga nung very first auditions kasi bago pa lang po talaga ako nun. So, no experience, no prior experience sa acting. But now na parang may nakuha na kaming validation for all our efforts and all the work that we did. Siyempre, ako personally, I always want to one-up my last project. So, ang ibig sabihin ko po nun is that I always want to get better. I'm really just looking to improve, to get better as an actor. Na to the point where sana one day masabi ko sa sarili ko na, okay, magaling na akong artista. But at that point, I'm still not gonna stop learning. Kasi that's something very important for me also, na everyday may natututunan akong bago, may na-apply akong bago sa trabaho ko. And I really love what I do. So, hopefully it keeps continuing, the projects keep coming, and hopefully doing this for a major part of my life. Actually, kasama din po ako sa Deadline. So, I'm with Harvey and Chris.
Of course, same din kami ni Ralph. Bago lang din kami nag-start sa showbiz. And for me, it was so challenging talaga. Hindi ko nasabi, pero I was struggling talaga with the script, everything. Nagpatulong pa ako sa mga castmates ko kasi I have no experience at all with the camera, where to pose. Hindi ko alam yung mga saan ba pagtingin sa camera. I learned it all during the audition and during on-set, so that was already a big challenge for me. And of course, I saw my improvement with my Tagalog, my acting, my facial expressions. And what I'm hoping for is that in my next project, I'll be more confident, and hopefully I get to play more other roles, something different from what I played in Zoomers. And of course, for now, wala pa po akong susunod na project, pero I'm working on other skills like my content creation. I'm active on social media and doing modeling, commercials. I'm also practicing on my singing kasi doon na po kulang. Pero yun din po, yung mga acting. I'm doing more sideline jobs right now.
Ako naman po, after ng awareness, nakaka-pressure din siyempre kasama sa portfolio namin, di ba? So, mas gagalingan po siyempre, mas mag-focus sa craft mo kung paano ka mas mag-excel sa pag-acting and kahit sa pag-perform, kahit sa kaya na ginagawa sa pag-influence ng ibang tao. So, mas gagalingan and mas mag-focus sa ginagawa ko. And ang sunod ko namang project is sinasa-asa po ako every Sunday. So yan po.
Acoustic heart.
Acoustic heart.
And for Trisa and RB, kasi nakatuwa naman kasi since parang ibang ibang ano na to, ibang love team na to. Paano kayo nagdodraw ng line between dun sa real life and this is love team?
Nagto-throw na.
Drawing
na
na
lang.
Drawing
Draw na lang. I guess we don't really draw a line. Hindi naman po kami parang super strict na, oh, love team lang tayo, oh, ganito lang tayo. I guess right now we're just going with the flow. Ganun po kami. Parang hindi naman namin nire-restrict yung sarili namin. And at the same time, lagi lang po namin nilalagay sa utak namin yung mga goals namin, ano po ba yung mga gusto talaga namin ma-achieve, para sa parang ginagawa namin. Lagi po kaming bumabalik doon sa reason kung bakit namin to ginagawa. And yeah, parang hindi naman kami very strict na, oh, hanggang dito lang tayo or hanggang friends lang tayo. We're just enjoying it.
I guess understood na rin yung the line that you're talking about between the both of us. I mean, we've had a couple of conversations na rin about like what that line is. But it's not really something that needs to be reminded again and again. I think we both have an understanding of what that line is. And we both have a respect for what that value is. And yeah, that's something that I really appreciate about this partnership.
Thanks for sharing. Actually, ito yung naging kakaiba with your love team kasi talagang pinag-usapan nyo and wala, talagang kayo nagde-decide na sa kanila yun. And congratulations sa inyo and hopefully magkita-kita ulit sa SU.
Thank you po. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Richard Pagkalinawan. Yes. Paglikawan, sorry. Are we still going for more questions? Okay na. Okay. Thank you so much to our dear friends from the media for joining us today. Maraming salamat po. And of course, thank you also to everyone watching. Now guys, meron ba kayong mga gusto i-promote? Go ahead. Any final message for our friends watching?
Gusto ko lang i-promote, syempre, it's coming out, we don't know when it's gonna come out soon, pero Deadline is gonna come out sometime next year. That's me, Kriza, and Ralph, makes an appearance in that film too. Gusto ko lang rin i-promote yung film ko coming out October 23, Friendly Fire, directed by Miguel Red. Kasama ko po dun si Ate Colleen Garcia, Ate Loisa, Kuya Ves Flores, Kuya Bob Bailey, and a bunch of other cameos. It's about the esports community. And it's coming out in cinemas October 23, so please, I urge you, panoorin niyo po yan sa cinemas because with the way it's shot, I promise you, it's meant to be experienced. Yun lang naman. Maraming salamat.
Sa akin naman po, gusto ko lang magpasalamat first off sa press natin today. Maraming salamat po. And sa lahat ng nanonood, sa lahat po ng nakatutok na fans namin dyan, and sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Zoomers, maraming salamat po. Wala tong awards na to if wala po kayo and hindi nyo po kami sinuportahan from the very start. And yeah, mapapanood nyo pa rin po ang Zoomers sa ABS-CBN YouTube channel. Pwede nyo pong ulitin kahit 10 beses pa yan. And ayun, gaya nga ng sabi ni Harvey, Deadline coming soon. And yeah, you can follow me on my social media account, Miss Crizata, and my YouTube, Crizata. Thank you!
And una-una po, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga tabo dito, syempre. And thank you po sa lahat po ng sumuporta ng Zoomers, Season 2 and Season 1. Ayun po, mapanood niyo po ako sa ASAP every Sunday. And noontime po, so ayan, maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you po sa lahat for having us here. Thank you po Direct Ted, Direct Chat, Direct Lauren, and Direct Kevin for Season 2. And I hope you follow us all the cast members on our social media to be updated with our lives, what's happening and going on. And make sure to follow me on Indalers, TikTok, and IG, _Crystalball. Thank you!
And so, abangan niyo po ang Deadline coming sometime next year. And thank you sa lahat ng fans ng Zoomers, sa lahat ng fans ng Chris V. Alam mo naman yan.
Supportive.
President and Vice President nandito, syempre, present as always. Tapos, ayun, thank you so much for everything sa lahat ng tao behind Zoomers. And yes, follow me on my social media, Ralph_DL.
And then ako naman, thank you sa press na nandito. Thank you, Ai, for hosting this. And siguro gusto ko lang again magpasalamat kasi yung panalo naming tour, this is a group effort, hindi siya dahil sa isang tao lang. So I really just wanna thank first ang pinaka nag-conceptualize or gumawa ng project para sa kanila, which is Direct Lauren Jogi of Star Magic. And I wanna give a shout out to our business unit head, Ms. Roda de la Serna, our season 1 director, Chad Vidanes, and season 2 directors, Derek Kevin, our creatives,
Habang sinasabi mo yan. Ayan.
thank you sa writer namin, si Charis Bayona sa season 1, and si Michael Version, and then season 2, Mel Abaycar, Eric Diastro, and Carol Navarro, Kat Huban, Kat si Catalan, Wesley, Terminal 6, sorry. Lahat na, credits roll. Para mapanood yung lahat ng involved sa season ng Zoomers, manood kayo ng Zoomers sa YouTube. Nandun yung credits ng lahat ng tao. Thank you, ABS-CBN YouTube.
Uy, shoutout Charis ba yun? Nakaklase ko siya sa UP, direct. Oo, kasi blockmate ko siya. Congrats, Char. Yes, but thank you so much for joining us. Again, palakpakan po natin ang cast ng Zoomers, Harvey Bautista, Ralph De Leon, Crystal Ball, Luke Alfred, and Criza. Of course, with Direct Theodore Babarol. Thank you so much. At maraming salamat po for joining us sa second part ng ating Star Magic Spotlight Press Con. Stay tuned dahil for our third part, we will have the two lead cast of the film Maple Leaf Dreams. Abangan niyo po yan. Once again, I'm Aida de la Cruz. See you later! Guys, what the love? Ano po with Direct sa Star Magic? Compress na lang. Okay, dito po muna. Star Magic. One.
Bakit po, Zoomers? 1, 2, 3.
Solo din po.
Solo na? Okay.
Direct kasama ni Cos.
Okay. Salamat.
Sige, ha.
Award winning.
Mag-selfie tayo.
Selfie tayo.
After.
Patapos sa solo. Kami yung lima with the trophy. Photo na. After ni Ralph. Pag ganun, para mas post ko sa picture tayo sa for my camera lang. Ito, ano. May ka na kasi nito na. Kailan ko pa nakabalik. Ang isang mga selfie ni Criza.
Selfie.
Selfie. With the awards.
Patayo Wow.
Pwede mo mag-selfie with everyone. Okay. Happy interviews here, ha?
Selfie with DJ.